Okay, this is the second session for the Veriff test task. As you may know, I'm trying to accomplish the task that is in this PDF. A quick recap. Basically, this is for creating a particular service. Service has like 4 different use cases. There is some kind of like dependency with an image for Veriff Docker Hub. Then there is some kind of like criteria, what was expected. And then there is some kind of like criteria about how this is going to be evaluated. So coming back to the code, I created this for the first session, all the commands that I ran it locally in order to create a virtual environment to run it. And the second session, I created this one here. And for the first session, I created this kind of like checklist. This is all the steps that I did. For the next one, I think I created as well some checklists that I tried to accomplish, just not to forget what I have to do. That's it. So hopefully at the end of this session, I'm gonna be able to at least set up the foundations of the project. So let's start with the checklist. So first of all is at get ignored. That's pretty straightforward. So why I need this? Because I don't want to add the .vm file, and there may be some other files that I don't want to add to it, but right now is this one here. Maybe the face, the PDF, that's it. So if we have to add more, just put it here. Cool. So I think this one allow me to check it. Let's go here, put an X. When we visualize it, then it's here. So the next one is adding install the dependencies, poetry dependencies, by the way. So I'm gonna change it, install. So these dependencies will be installed in the VM environment. Why this is here? It shouldn't be here. Git. Alright, shouldn't be here. So what I have to do is just basically to do something like poetry install, and then they're gonna be installed around here in lib, I think. Yeah, probably. Let's see. That in the dependencies, start installing. Oh, and there is 2 warnings. And then the log file is created. I'm gonna add it. Yeah. In my opinion, adding the poetry.log, it reduces the time to build it, and actually when there is some kind of like conflict between dependencies, the log file resolved it very well. So there is no mismatching of dependencies if we add the log file, but there is actually a cons of adding the log file too. That this is like, it could be like a really big file. So okay, add it, cool. And what is gonna be the next? So the next is gonna probably solve these issues. No folder found in package Veriff. If you don't want to install in the current, use no root. If you want to use dependency, but use it in the future. This, I think, it's one of the functions that I have to put here somewhere. Okay. Maybe what's that? With this, probably because I copied from the PDF. And there is something called saying something about the root dependencies, something like this. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out on the internet, but let's go back to our friend ChatGPT. Blah 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 blah. Check the folder structure. Blah 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 blah. Reinstall. No, you're not helping me on this. I need dot, what was the name of that? It was proprietary dot, no, py project. To remove the warning. That is, it's just basically saying like, this is a folder. No, not helping me. Not helping me. Okay, go back here. Yeah. I think this is the one that I'm looking for. So let's go back to here and then no. What? No. Let's go to the documentation. No. At the source. So where's the no? What is trying to say? The current project could not be installed. Probably I have to use the no root. Okay. Not dependencies to install. Cool, nice. So next question. You don't want to install the current project. You don't want to install the current project. Use no root. Yeah, I don't want to install the current project as a library. That's the reason it's saying like, yeah, use this project as a package. So that's the reason it says no root. Cool. So next one, read me. Run the project. Okay, this is already configured. this is already configured. Basically it's just using Ubicorn for running this. So let's run it. Oh, main app. No model name Ubicorn. I think it's because I have it here and I have to add the dependency. So let's put this up. And then because there are like different kind of like web servers package dependency. So let's see Unicode. Let's see how it goes. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. Oh, by the way, there is one better thing. I think in the documentation of poetry mentions what I have to do. No, go to documentation. Not poetry. Fast API. This is like Tiago something who is Tiangolo. Okay. There are 3 alternatives. Yeah, I remember this. Ubicorn, high performance. I remember the others. With the enchantments. Okay. Start the program. Yeah, Ubicorn, and then I have to run it like this. Okay. So yeah, start single process. It's the best idea. Blah 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 blah. Okay. So this is the first iteration, and the deployment. Let's start with this, with the Ubicorn, because I don't think we need to start thinking about HTTP 2 and 3.0. So this one is the easiest way to set up. So let's add it. Ubicorn poetry install now add cool. Now, but before click on this, I want to do something like yeah, Ubicorn, blah blah blah, asynchronous by the way, blah 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 blah. Hey unicorn, yeah. Okay, so this is for synchronous and this is for asynchronous. And I'm gonna ask just ChatGPT to Ubicorn and .NET, hypercon mention, IG events and asynchronous server in other languages. And I think that we are gonna go for the easiest one, which is gonna be like Ubicorn. So let's add it. So it's added, and then it should appear here somewhere. Here. And then run it like this, and it's here. So nice. So I can check on this on the README. And I can see if I can run the project. Yep. What is it? Yep. Yeah. Hello world. Perfect. Perfect. This is a JSON, and this is hello world. I think that this by default created hello the root and then hello name. So if I put something on the URL, something like /hello/manual, let's say something hello manual, because it's gonna run this particular one. So cool. So another tick in the box. Cool. The next one, add error selection to yeah, okay. So why I'm doing this? Because I want to make sure that I created a documentation properly. So the documentation, yeah, the documentation here is talking about lean documentation. For me, lean documentation is using something that can review the history and keeping track of all the changes. So using this kind of like ADRs is a way of lean documentation. But let's double check on what is an ADR, a lean documentation. For code, let's see what it says. Yeah, come back, my friend. Where are you? Where are you? I'm kind of like, it's been ages since I haven't touched. Yeah, focus on the content, structured format, version control, integration, incremental updates. Yeah, decision traceability, nice, and traceability. Okay, give me alternative to ADR. Probably it's gonna say something like RFCs, request for change, but let's explore this one. Wiki pages, yeah. I think this is leader, yeah, README it's okay, but actually doesn't keep track on incremental updates, on decision making. I don't have an issue tracking system. I don't think I need a decision making log. This is kind of like similar to ADRs. But with ADRs you have more structured way, because you can link one to another to say like, this is a superset of something. Architecture decision wiki, blah blah blah, architecture decision workshop, structure code annotation. Yeah, okay. More than I thought. I think for the leanest one, it's gonna be this one. So I'm gonna keep track of ADRs. The good thing about the ADRs is that you can create it's kind of like workflow in the similar way that RFCs are created. So I remember there is an article, ADR documentation article. No. I remember it was this one. No. No, kind of. Something like, probably was this one. Don't remember. Anyway, I'm gonna start delving into these kind of things. I'm gonna say like, this is something that I work. Before you can create pull requests, you can make a pull request and then request for comments, and then having some kind of like people accepting or rejecting these ADRs. You can create a workflow on that. For me, it's kind of like lean documentation, but maybe for someone it's a different one. So yeah. Okay. Postman and Swagger. So one of the things OpenAPI, one of the things that is good for using Fast API is that it's already built in the Swagger API. I think that if I remove the first one, let me don't remember. No, what was the shortcut for commenting? Action. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Control slash, but I don't have a slash because my keyword is Spanish one. So I'm gonna make another shortcut. Key maps. It's called key maps. No. Yeah. I think that by default it has. Okay, let's run it again. Oh no, it doesn't have that. Okay, Swagger. Okay, let's go back. Swagger. I think Thiago is already here. Not here. Yeah, here, something like this. Yep. Configure Swagger. Where's API? No. Where is Swagger? There is one way to basically to use this one. I remember using Swagger with this one, with Fast API. Yeah. Oh, visiting docs. That's the thing. Visiting docs. It was visiting docs. Slash docs. Yes, this is Swagger. Cool. Let's go back to it. Let's go back here to the README. Okay, one thing. This is some kind of like this is already created. This was created when I created the project. This is automatical. This is some kind of like testing. It only runs, this IDB files only runs inside IntelliJ IDEA or PyCharm or any kind of IntelliJ IDEs. It's good, but it's not really portable to other solutions. So for testing, for something quick, I would say yes, but it's not like really. I think that, yeah, is something that you can add to the request, but it's not really portable. So I don't try to use it very often. Yeah, so let's create a new ADR for documentation. Why I decided to use ADRs? Okay, ADR new. Actually, yeah. Oh, ADR init. What's going on? It's not ADR store. Okay. Oh, I have to. Okay, I added to the Python dependency, but this is not how it works. Is it got this? Like, it was init, right? No, that is AR to package. AR init. It's here, I think. ADR Okay. Now this is for completion into the bash. I think it's why it says ADR image, it says that it wasn't working. Object has not attribute, make it there because it's none. So it says like settings none. Settings is none. What's going on? It says it cannot install it because this is none. Whoa. Here it comes. The solution is installed as inside my the okay, so I'm gonna install it. ADR tools. That is okay. That is the minimum. I think it's gonna take like I don't know, at least 20 minutes more or something like this. And I'm gonna remove poetry, remove ADR because it's not working. Whoa! No module pip. Pip. So now it's removed, and then I have ADR init. Oh, I have to add it on the bash. So to add it on the bash, I have to go to here. Because it thinks that it's still here. Probably I'm gonna close this. This is loads automatically the virtual environment. So Bing, okay, perfect. Perfect. So this is the first one. In docs, it created this one here. And it says, this is the date, this is the status, this is the context, this is so we will say oh, this is the link. have a look. And then cool. This is the article I was looking for, the NIGARS article. Nice. So let's go back here. We have this one. We have Swagger. I think that there is another one, AirTalks. But let's create an ADR. Whoa. I don't get used to the shortcuts of new. Okay, so the context is that I'm gonna make ChatGPT perform this because it's way better than me, or even Gemini. Oh, perfect. Fast API. When I see if AirDocs, this is something that we can use, yeah, as well. It's late. Yep. Version history. Yep. Okay, I will say that AirDocs. Yeah, look here. So let's copy this. Go here. Custom generators. Okay. Yeah. And then cool. I will copy the code, put it here, paste it. I would say, actually I would say this one is the first one. How can I select? Oh, what is the code shortcut? Not fin. And the shortcut in not and not this one. No. Oh my god. Shortcut in Ubuntu. For Control E. Okay. Okay, I get it. So this is different than Mac. I'm more used to Mac. So Control select. What? Control E. What? No, not sure what's going on. Shift N, Shift N, FN, Shift right arrow. Oh, this is the one I use. So Shift N. Okay, let's do it. So Shift N. Yes. Yes. Not. Okay. Sorry. Shift N. Cool. Am I good? So Mac off. Stability. Shift N. Yeah. I agree. And then Fast API. Performance, nice. Automatic, nice. Yeah. Yeah. Let's say, yeah, it's kind of like platonic way of doing things. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Validation validation. Yeah, this is really cool. Yeah, because it uses pedantic and reduced boilerplate. But I don't think. What? No. Probably I'm not using correctly. and Swagger, sorry. Yes. Yes. I knew that this was something I could use. Yeah. Support. Rich features. First one. Community support. Rich features. Interactive. Control D. I think this one is actually automatically generated. Cool. Anything else? Cons. Yeah, could be. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, sometimes I handle too much time understanding the metadata annotation. I would say like yeah. Yeah, and larger documents. Yeah, it could be like non-comprehensive. Well, I would say I will start with testable basically. Yeah. Yeah. If required, use doc for the final implementation. That's really cool. Yeah, cool. Next one. Next. Okay, and this is like 50 minutes almost. So I'm gonna close this now to here, and then continue later. So this is gonna be more ADRs, and then the next one is gonna be more about Docker files. Probably I could do, I could actually just put the ADRs and then do it later, because we already know what we have to do. Actually, I could create something about this one. ADR, and then maybe do the Docker file, which is gonna be just code generated. I can use some of the examples that I already have in the past. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye.